So, video this week. So we normally do the Weight Watch, and then we normally do some kind of video that says, you know, this is what you should be doing. So we've looked at the diet, we've looked at other things. I've just bought a new camera. You might be able to tell from the difference in quality. And because of this, it's easier to use, and it means I can show you some of the foods I eat and show you how I plate up and things like that. So this week anyway, I was going to discuss exercise and why you should exercise when you're losing weight. Maybe not the best thing for me to be talking about because I haven't been at the gym in a few weeks, and again it's just down to motivation, and I'll be doing a personal video later on that, you know, discusses medication that I'm on and my low moods and things like that, so it'll give you a better understanding of where I'm coming from. Anyway, so exercise and why we do it. Well, first thing is when you exercise, your heart rate kind of, you know, is bang bang bang. You get to that burning zone with your heart rate and it burns off all that fat. It builds muscle, and the good thing with muscle is that muscle burns fat off as well. So the more muscle you've got, the more that you're burning. So when you're doing any kind of exercise, do exercise which is going to get your heart rate going, but it's going to work. So you can go for a walk, it will get your heart rate up, it will work your muscles a little bit, but if you go for a slow steady jog, or a cycle, even doing a couple of weights, once you've got your heart rate going, do a couple of weights. Don't have to be heavy weights, but something that just works your arm muscles. It's always good to work the bigger muscles in your body as well, so we're talking about the muscles in your thighs, and that will help keep your body burning. I mean, that's what, you know, main thing about exercise is, and that's why they recommend it, because it keeps you healthy and it helps with burning off weight and things. So that's part one of it. The second part of doing the exercising is, if you're losing weight, your body's had all this fat here, okay? Your body's got bigger as a result of that fat being there. Now, if you were just to do an excessive diet, so you see these people who do the fad diets where you can lose a stone in a week or something along those lines. If you lose fat that quickly, your body's going to sag. So if you've got, like me, this stomach area, and I was to lose weight really quickly, that's got no time to heal and draw it in. It's just going to drop down, and really that's not the outcome you're looking for, because then you're going to be losing all this weight, you're going to be feeling great because you're lighter, but you're going to be left with all this hanging flesh. So with exercising and losing weight steadily, you're toning everything up. So as you're bulking up muscles, the muscles is feeding in from the, you know, it's feeding from the fat, and it's lifting everything in. So if you're doing sit-ups all the time, if you've got this big stomach area, you're breaking that down, but you're tightening everything up. I'm not saying it's going to be a, you know, a perfect thing, like straight away you're going to, you know, tight muscles, everything draws in. There might be some looseness, but ignore that, because over time that does start to go. We've got, especially if you're younger, you've got a level of elasticity in your flesh, which basically means that it will come back to what it was originally. The older you get, the slower that process is. So for a guy my age, I am fecked. But that is kind of the two main reasons that you would exercise while you're dieting. It's going to help promote losing weight, and it's going to help in keeping your body looking toned as you're losing the weight. This is why things like the Biggest Loser, they don't just diet, they're dieting and they're hitting the gym. And yes, you'll see from a lot of those guys that they start to sag in the flesh area, but after a while that will start to come up. But yeah, so that's kind of your main reasons for that, and that's one of the reasons why as soon as possible I'll be getting back in and hitting the gym to start doing that again. And I think maybe one of the next videos that I do will be kind of the personal one away from Weight Watch, and we'll be looking specifically at me, my moods, and kind of gives you an understanding of why I'm finding it hard sometimes to stick with this. And this is also why I'm doing these videos, to try and help out. So I will catch you all next time on the way in, if not before, by showing you how I plate up food. See you later, guys.